Hey Santiago, it's Alle, your tutor again. I just wanted to record another story for you in case you're getting kind of bored at home. You've been reading so well the last couple of weeks. I don't want you to lose that. So, this story that I chose is because I'm hungry for lunch right now, and it's called Silly Sandwiches by Anne Harth. I bet you've had a sandwich before, but I don't know if you've ever had a silly sandwich before. Okay, here we go. Mom was playing the piano. She played the piano a lot. Dylan opened a kitchen cupboard. His friend Jake opened another one. "What's for lunch, Mom?" Dylan called. I bet you've asked your mom that before, too. The piano music stopped. "Make yourselves some sandwiches," Mom called. The music started again. "What kind of sandwiches?" Dylan asked. The music stopped. "Any kind. Use your imagination." The music started again. Mm. "Any kind," Dylan grinned at Jake. He put the bread on the table. Jake set out 2 plates. "Let's see what you have," he said. "Santiago, I wonder what kind of silly sandwich you would make. Why don't you think up some things too?" Okay, here we go. They pulled out jars, boxes, and bags. The table was filled with food. They had peanut butter, mustard, and honey. And those sound kind of weird together, don't they? They had raisins, sugar cubes, and cookies. Tiny marshmallows spilled from a bag. The chocolate chips weren't open yet. Oh my, this is going to be a crazy sandwich. Jake looked at all the food. "Now what?" he said. Dylan rubbed his hands together. "Dig in," he said. "I'm starting with the peanut butter. Everything else will stick to it." Jake nodded. "Good idea." I think that is a good idea. The boys spread peanut butter on their bread. Jake reached for the marshmallows. Dylan opened the chocolate chips. Dylan sprinkled chocolate chips over the peanut butter. He sprinkled marshmallows over the chocolate chips. Raisins came next. Man, it almost sounds like they're making a cookie for a sandwich, huh? The piano music stopped. "Are you finding enough to eat?" Mom called. Jake slapped a cookie on his sandwich. Dylan picked up a jar of mustard. "Yes," he called. The piano music started again. Dylan went back to work. He spread mustard over the raisins. He dribbled honey over the mustard. He crumbled a coconut cookie over the honey. Finished. Dylan slapped a slice of bread on top. Whoa, look at that picture. Look how tall their sandwiches are. His sandwich was tall. He picked it up and looked at Jake. Jake picked his up too. They grinned at each other. They opened their mouths wide. They munched and chewed and swallowed. Look at that crazy cat, too, that's on one of their heads. Yum, said Dylan. Best sandwich I've ever had, said Jake. The sandwiches were soon gone. The piano music stopped. Have you boys eaten your sandwiches? Mom called. Uh-oh. Yes, Dylan answered. What kind did you make? Dylan looked at Jake. Jake shrugged, and Dylan laughed. Silly sandwiches. That is right. They did make silly sandwiches. Okay. Well, that was a pretty goofy sandwich if I've ever heard of one. Now, there's a few questions I'm going to ask you, and you can think about what you think the right answers are, okay? Which ingredients from the silly sandwiches are not usually found in a regular sandwich? Can you think of any that you don't usually eat in a sandwich? I can think of a few. Okay, second question. Do you think Dylan's mom would have approved of the sandwiches they had made? Why or why not? Hmm. I don't know about cookies being on a sandwich. I don't think my mom would like that very much. Okay, this last question, there's no right or wrong answer, but it's just something for you to think about. How would you describe Jake and Dylan? So let's think about how they were in the story and where they were and what they were doing, and then how would you describe them to someone else that maybe didn't know them? Hmm. Well, I hope you had a fun time listening to this story. I bet the next time we talk, you're going to be able to read all of these stories. But I will keep sending some until we get to meet again. All right, Santiago, have fun. Hope to talk to you soon.